Hello and welcome. My name is Jale. Thank you so much for joining us. This is going to be a general collection live psychic reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you are watching later, please skip into the 5-minute mark. There'll probably be a bit of if you want an update about why I didn't go live Friday, watch now. And if you want to skip all that and get to the 5-minute mark for the actual reading, that we can do. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Hopefully you're all looking after yourselves. And yes, we are now today on a new moon. We're in a double new moon today, moon in Cancer. Thank you so much for joining us. Those who have, wow, thank you for the like. Thank you so much. Hope you're all doing well. Hey, T Nina, how are you doing? I apologize for the situation on Friday. I'll wait for a few more people to come in and then I'll quickly go into that before we jump into the reading. But I hope you guys are all doing well. How are you getting on with sleep routines? Is it a little bit, because we're on a new double moon today. It's the second new moon in a cycle. So, and there's a major blast in Schumann resonance over the last 7-8 hours or so. And we're about to go into the Lionsgate portal. Yeah, your emotions will be 100% up and down. We're in Cancer moon, so emotions, obviously we've got sun and moon in Cancer, which are always going to be interesting. Hello, Lisa. So first of all, my apologies on Friday. My laptop, I'm not even going to go into what I went through. Needless to say, I've got rid of the stone. The stone has gone. Hey, Kate, hope you're all well. The stone has gone. The laptop, if there's any technical issues, if you cannot hear or if there's any jumping, can you please let me know, both now in the live and if you are watching subsequent videos and you see jumping and or audio skips, like a kind of lock, you know, where it locks in and you're sort of it skips. Can you let me know? We think that we've got the technical issues resolved. When I say we, I'm listening to my guides. But I got rid of the stone because I was just like, this is not going to work. You know what I mean? I'm going to be totally inconsistent. Now, if anyone was ever in any doubt what Uranus conjunct IC would ever look like in a progressed chart, when my Uranus is in Scorpio 29 degrees, this is it. Okay. This was 100% because it was literally the second it went 3 degrees conjunct, this all happened. And I was like, why am I not surprised? So, guys, I apologize for my inconsistency. However, I did go live on Instagram, which was, again, I don't even know if I'm going to get into that. If it comes up in the reading, then I'm going to go into it. But I don't want to bring up that kind of thing. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. Chris, this is going to be a general collective live reading. If you want a personalized reading, you would need to book in with me. But this is a general collective live reading for the new moon. We're in a double new moon today. This is a starting point of the Lionsgate portal on the 8/8. Okay. So between now and the 25th, the energies are preparing for the Lionsgate. And the Lionsgate, if you're not already aware, oh, bless you, Lisa. It takes one to know one, eh? The Lionsgate portal is all about the downloads for your ancestral kind of upgrades, okay? With this new double moon, now, first of all, new double moon, it's just within one cycle, 2 new moons. That's why it's called a double moon. But because it's the new moon after the eclipse, brand new beginnings. But with all new moons, hello and welcome to everyone who's joining us. With all new moons, it brings in massive potential for manifestation. Okay, so any new moon is good for manifestation, but this in particular is going to be brilliant. Okay, so just be very aware of your thoughts and the energy you're putting out there. Now with the Lionsgate, we'll probably go into that in a second because obviously I'm sure it will come up in the reading. However, with the Lionsgate, this is all about your downloads. This is light code activations. Chris, you're making me believe that you're a troll because Lisa was just commenting on something that she had a right to comment on. Now, if you're new, welcome. But this is a general collective live reading, which means that I read for everyone. Okay. Sometimes you'll have messages for you. Sometimes you may not. But I try and get messages for everyone. However, if you're gonna, because I can already feel you out, but bearing in mind I am psychic, I'm more than happy to sit and read energies. But if you're gonna sit and try and disrupt this reading, I'll be honest with you, this ain't gonna happen, mate. So, all right. Karen, I had to delete a lot of people afterwards because I was trying to deal with the technical issues whilst I was being harassed on every level of social media well, was that message for me then? So what else? Tell me, why can't you just give me a yes or no answer? Or what's happening? Why can't you just say if it was for me? So I've had to remove a lot of people because it's one thing. This is the thing, right? I'm more than happy to sit and read the energies, but if you're expecting or you're so heavily reliant on an answer like that and you're not prepared to book in for a personal reading and then you tell me you've got no money, then I feel like this is not going to be the reading for you, because if you're dependent on an answer, then I'm not going to enable that. I'm going to just basically say no. And then if I say no and then I get threatened, we're going to have an issue. And now the fact that I even have to spell that out, I don't think I have to with you guys. This is why, I don't know if it's worth going into, because for me, this is the ABCs. This is an obvious thing that you don't sit and blackmail someone until they give you an answer. So again, I've removed some people there, but yeah, hopefully that's the end of that, because I'm just not getting into that. Sorry, I'm not some one trick. I'm not a performing seal. So, and also I had to deal with technical issues. I don't want to have to deal with 49 different messages on every different social media platform. And then when I say no, and then someone else is skipping to a different social media platform to ask me the same question, that's just not going to happen. So, end of story. Okay, guys, so let's begin the reading. So what I would suggest, Chris, if you're a complex magical being, is having some social awareness and just sitting and observing whenever you're in a new group and someone's trying to explain something to you. You've got a couple of options, especially when it comes to a free reading. You can either sit and observe and listen to what's being told, or you can go. Because I'm not playing this game. All right, just FYI, I'm not playing this game. This is the kind of energy where people want a conducive to manifestation and abundant energy, and I'm more than happy to support that. But if you're going to disrupt that, you're gone. Okay. Again, clearly I have to point out the ABCs of social etiquette, but apparently that's the energy at the moment. So I'll just keep spelling it out until people get it or they leave. Okay, so let's have a look, guys. Okay, so this is a brand new deck. We've got the archetype cards here. This is Caroline Miss. We've got a couple of other new decks coming in. Okay, so this is the first of one deck that we're going to be using today. And this is brilliant because it fills out the light and the dark. So, for example, if it's like, you'll see. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's see, Spirit. What are the messages here? What are the messages here? Okay. Let's have a look, Spirit. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but this is actually hilarious. I shouldn't laugh. I've got to compose myself. Hang on. I shouldn't laugh. Okay. This is actually funny. So my guides are now... So this is the archetype cards by Caroline Miss. Yeah, we've got a couple of other new decks coming in. We've got 2 oracles and 2 tarot decks. Obviously, I've updated the Amazon wish list. So if you do want to gift a deck to the channel, all decks are greatly received, but I've updated it now. The book depository wish list that's posted on the description box, I'll be really honest with you, that's the wish list where you would need to send me the money and I order it for you, because for some reason they do a wish list, but then they don't let you actually order it. It's a bit weird. So I've updated the Amazon one, and there's loads of new decks I've added onto that. You guys can pick. Now, you might turn around and go, yeah, but I don't like any of the decks. And actually, there's a really good one I want to recommend. I'm all ears. But can I just give you an FYI? I'm more than happy for you guys to post it onto the group, the Facebook support group, and email it, right? But I'm going to, again, I have to spell this out apparently. If you are using my work number, WhatsApp me messages every 3 minutes, I'm going to block you, okay? Especially when you've Instagrammed me, you've added me on Twitter, you've emailed me, you've sent me a parcel outside my home, and I've blocked you, and it's like you're going through. I don't understand why I would need to sit, and I've had to say no more than once to say, can you please stop blowing up my work phone while I'm in the middle of a reading? I don't understand why I have to. Is this not obvious? Like I feel like that's common sense. I feel like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Everyone's obviously on a different track of learning. But if I'm telling you no and you keep doing it, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know. So we've got victim in the reverse. I've got to laugh. Playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. Now, again, this could be, maybe it's me. Maybe I should have made better boundaries. I don't know. Hello, Satvik. Welcome. So again, where in your lives and our lives do we need to maintain better boundaries? Apparently, I have to spell that out on this channel. I mean, the majority of you understand that. But where in our lives do we need to maintain these boundaries? Okay. Where do we need to maintain them? Now, some people clearly don't understand that either, because the fact that I've had to explain it 15 times, I mean, but then that's the thing, everyone's different. So I think it's a lack of social cues. I don't know. Where do we need, because this is the thing, I'm not a victim. Okay. This is me clearly being too good to people. I'm sorry to be honest, but this is Satvik, you're in the middle of a reading. This is the reading. This is the general collective reading. Okay, so let's jump into the tarot. And what I would recommend is just, if you're new joining, watching, just feel out the energy and just observe a little bit and then see, because this is, as I say, it's a general collective reading where hopefully the message. Okay, I don't know. I'm obviously missing something here. Have we got into a new universe? Is there a new universe? Am I in a parallel universe? Am I real? This is real, right? I'm not in a dream or anything. Yeah, I'm just checking this information because I'm kind of like, got good. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, let's jump in. No, in fact, I'm going to go with the starseeds. Let's go with the starseed. Let's see what's going on with this Lion's Gate. Let's go. Let's see what's going on with this Lion's Gate. Unbelievable. Right, let's see. Messages, please. Starseed Oracle. This is the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. I've got how many? I've got candles. I've got sage. I've got Palo Santo. Satvik. This is a general collective reading. If you want a personalized reading, the information is in the description box. Okay. If you want to buy a reading, you can email me. Chris, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get thrown out of here in a minute, just out of interest. Okay. Because this is the thing. Usually when we're doing these readings, it's very chill, but I can tell you're trolling. So again, you've got a couple of choices. You can, more than happy for you to stay and feel out and listen to what's going on. But if you keep adding into this, I will just remove you. Okay. Right. Keep going and I'm just going to ban you. It's kind of simple. The fact that I have to point this out How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Says it all. Imagine going into a free reading. Imagine going into a free reading and doing that. Says a lot, in my opinion. Says a lot. Right, let's have a look. Right, let's have a look. Called. So we're called up here. This is the time for understanding soul gifts. Okay, so the Lionsgate portal says soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. This portal that we're stepping into, and again, from between now and the 25th, okay, this is what we're kind of getting into now. The energy, when it comes to the Lionsgate portal, which is typically 8/8, which is the 8th of August, it doesn't mean to say only on that day, because astrologically things change. The portal tends to be around now, around the sort of between now and the 25th of July is when the portal opens up until roughly the 25th of August, okay? This is the time when dream state downloads and activations are very ripe. So it's like your kind of virtual birthday almost, where, in my opinion, that's how I read it. This is how I'm channeling it, where essentially what's going on here is you are being upgraded. Okay, you are being upgraded in your gifts and your ability. You're aware. Some people's awareness is being upgraded. Some people's awareness. Some's. If everything is on track and you're looking after yourself. So this is a really important. This is a really important time to maintain you, okay, and invest in you, because you're getting something back, and it's like you have to speculate to accumulate. So it's like you're preparing the ground, like how an artist, you stretch the canvas, don't you? I don't know if anyone knows about art, but you stretch the canvas and you prepare your palette and your easel, you prepare the paints, you prepare all the this is basically what this is. Now, don't forget, with the new moon, we're manifesting as well. And it's a very potent new moon. So it's not just a short term, because usually new moons, you manifest for the next 30 days until the new moon and the full moon completes. Okay. But this is a longer term manifestation because we're going into the Lionsgate. So this is like not just for next year. This is, because don't forget, we're at the beginning of a new decade. This is short, intermediate, long term goals that we are looking at manifesting, but we're building on ourselves. Now, don't forget, the more you're investing in you at this time, the better. All right. So again, keep that energy as high vibration as you can. But you're being called to step up. So if you're being led into a certain position where my guides are saying all kinds of things now. This is a leveling up process, essentially. It's about leveling up. All right. Thank you for your likes, by the way, guys. Okay, so is this the deck I want to go with, though? They're saying yes. Okay, we'll go with that. Right, let's have a look. Okay, Spirit, what is it we need to be aware of here with this new double moon, or any other messages coming that need to come through here? What is it we need to be aware of, please? Chat's gone very quiet. Is everyone still there? We're not shifting into the alternate planet yet, are we? No. Right, let's have a look. Everyone's gone very quiet. I've scared you all off. Right, let's have a look. I'm just hearing the time to prepare is now. That's what I'm hearing. The time to prepare is now. Ooh, ha. Guys, Queen of Cups with the Fool. So this is, Queen of Cups is Cancer energy, okay? It's water energy. The Fool is look, this is heeding the call, if ever I heard it. Heeding the call. You have to, okay. To sit and understand is, have you ever done this before where, I don't know if you've ever done this, you know, when you go in, you spend time in nature, and you'll go in the early hours, say, let's say, and then it's sort of, you end up staying there till dusk. The energy shifts, doesn't it? Because you're acclimatizing to the environment, and your perception of how things are changes. The light refracts differently in different times of the day. Different creatures are around that, you know, obviously build into the environment, but you become accustomed to the environment, and you kind of, you shift according to what's going on. This is you listening and heeding that kind of environmental change and transitioning along with it. Okay. Okay. So Queen of Wands is, so Queen of Water is your intuition. This is you being very perceptive and understanding. Now, don't forget, you are going to be put in on your path where there'll be people that will try and throw you off that, because that's what they're here to do. That's basically their job, right? But the more we acclimatize to that, the easier it is. All right, the easier it is. Now, that's their job. Unfortunately, sometimes that's their job. And if there is disharmony in terms of where your choices are being led to, then you may well see that on your path. For me, I'm very concerned about this whole technical laptop thing. All right, because at the moment it's all over the place. Hopefully you guys can hear me and there's no jumping. I'm just relying on you guys to tell me if that is the case. But they're asking you to, again, tone those noises down. Let's say that, tone those nuances out, right? And observe, because you'll learn something. You'll also be called up to do something that you were meant to do. Because, and there's something about you as a child. Now, I don't know, someone may have had a dream as a child here, and it's like, I don't know, someone's kind of saying, oh, I don't know if I can do this because of my age, or I don't. It's like someone's ruling themselves out because of a perceived limitation. Don't forget, we're programmed to view things in a certain way through these, but when we're observing through here, things can shift. I'll be really honest with you. If I didn't listen to that on Friday, I wouldn't have a laptop right now. I wouldn't have a laptop. I would still not be live, or in all honesty. And it wasn't easy because I was literally getting so bombarded with distractions. But you just have to find your place where you know you can, like, there's always a place you can go to, or there's always like an environment that you can build that is conducive to getting the right information. Like, if you're worked up, if you're stressed out, that is not going to give you the right information. All right. You've been quiet the last couple of days. Okay. Now, it's more about being in the moment. It's not about just sitting and waiting for something to happen. That's not it either. But if we're in the present moment, we're more likely to pick up on these cues. But there's some information coming through here that you may sense a very subtle shift in terms of signs, in terms of energies and information. All right. They could be extremely subtle, because it's like it's like we're shifting from first, second, third gear into fifth gear at the moment here. And it may not be easy. It's not going to be possibly as easy as maybe you think. Now, underneath the bottom of the deck here, we've got the Three of Swords. Whatever you do, make sure you're keeping your heart center open, because it's very hard to hear and feel when your heart chakra is closed out of protection. Very difficult. We have to feel it to understand it sometimes, because it again, let's say you're in a dark room, all right, and you can't physically see. Usually you'll kind of feel your way around the place just to kind of get an understanding of the layout. This is a little bit of what that is, building up to the 8-8 portal. All right. So just, again, if you're going through a loss, or if you're going through some heartbreak, maybe you're going through a breakup, maybe there's a divorce proceeding or something, don't be distracted, because this is a thing. It's like we can be distracted and pulled into that area. But Spirit are trying to show us there's something new here on its way. This is an offer or a promise of something new. And especially if we can be sat here distracted. We can sit here and be distracted, 15 million times over. What is meant for you is on its way, and the manifestation ability, it's about maintaining that point of focus. All right. Now, I'm just hearing think big. When you're manifesting, by all means, obviously, I mean, to be honest with you, I do always, when I try and manifest, I always try and think big. That's how I'll be honest with you, I manifested my, when I did TV, I manifested that. And it's going to sound really arrogant me saying this, but I knew I was going to do it about 20 years ago. So I did it 6 years ago, but I knew 14 years before that I was going to do it. It's just, I don't know, just the way unfortunately, I work. But when you're manifesting, think big. So if you're sat there going, oh, I don't know if this is going to be something that they could give me, leave the universe to decide that, because that's when they decide whether or not it's viable for your path. All right? Because that's another thing. When you're manifesting, it's not just about, what is meant for you, if that makes sense. Right, what else, please, Spirit? Thank you for your likes, guys. I appreciate it. And all those people, new people joining us, welcome. This is a general collective live reading here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Guys, this is brilliant. Okay, so we've got a pause here. We've got a little pause. But can you see she's holding that pearl? I'm hearing a learning process. This is a learning procedure. It's a learning curve. All right. I'm just hearing you're getting your stripes. So if you're working on a certain lesson at the moment, you're about to achieve this. Okay. We've also got here the messenger of earth. So there's something coming in here. Again, you're manifesting. All right. You're manifesting. And there's an offer. Knight of Earth, a solid, tangible, physical offer. It may take some time. All right. This is Muskan. This is a general collective live reading. If you want to ask specific questions, email me to book in a personal reading. And anyone else that wants to ask personal questions, I'm not taking questions unless you book in with me. This is a general collective live reading for everyone. There could be messages in for you this time, next time. Just see. Stay tuned. So, someone's trying to manifest a love potential here. I'm just trying to fill out the energies here. So we've got the Queen of Swords. This is air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And then we've got the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is earth energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone's coming to offer you something. There's a grandparent in spirit here that actually is serving as a guide. And I'm going to be really honest with you. You're getting either dreams through to prepare you, I want to say. So, Muskan, this is a general collective live reading. This is a free reading for the collective, for everyone. If a message is for you, the message is for you. If you want to ask a specific question, you have to email me and pay for a reading. I don't know if that is resonating or you're understanding that, but This is, again, a general collective live reading. So Ray, hi, welcome. I'm just keep hearing a solid offers coming. I just keep hearing it's on its way. It's on its way. And I don't know why, but if this person is at a distance, I'm just seeing travel. That's someone's trying to get to you. Someone's trying to manifest someone to come to them, to make them an offer. And I feel like you guys could have been in sort of some kind of situation before here. But there's an offer coming. There's an offer coming. Okay, so what's going on here, please? Karen, I think I'm going to have to put frickin' subtitles at the bottom here, you know? I might even have a sign language reader at the top right-hand side, just in case that the message is not getting through. So we've got sun. Can you see the sunflowers? Now look, she's looking to her left. She's got the owl on her left. All right. Your guides, I'll be really honest with you, someone's guides are screaming the information to you. And I don't know if you're getting it. Someone's guide is definitely female, definitely ancestral, could be grandmother, is screaming the information at you. But I feel like someone's not getting it here. That's just something that's coming through. 6 of Swords. This is about, again, travel, distance, travel, moving into calmer waters, travel. Someone has also got more than one option to choose from, and they're trying to decide what to do about it. Because we've now got 2 queens and 1 male. 2 queens, 1 king. So someone could be having to choose what their preference is. They may have to close out a cycle. They may have to close out a cycle before that happens, though. I feel like there could be more than one party involved here. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what's going on here. I'll be honest with you, Karen. Some people it won't be clear for. This is clear. That's the clear thing. Okay, so we've got this transformational energy here. Fire energy, death and rebirth. This is also fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, I'm gonna right. I want to do you a favor, because someone's been given information and they're not listening to it. They're not listening to it. So I'm going to pull some angel answers quickly, because I feel like otherwise this message is going to keep going until we get onto till the person gets it. So clarify this message. This is the angel answers deck. So here you go. Here's a clarification. The answer's no. Okay. The answer's no. All right. Now we can do a multiple choice. Now, if you have watched the Sagittarius reading, I actually did a multiple choice. Pick a card at the end of that for outcomes, so people could understand. And I've just cut the deck. No, wait. Just to clarify. Okay. So this is not going to be for everyone. This is for those who are confused. All right. No. The answer is no. Wait. All will be revealed. If you are questioning someone's character and you don't know where, because I feel like this is what we're dealing with here, and you don't know what is ahead of you or what's going on, feel it out. If you know there's something hidden, you need to observe, because sometimes that's what I do. I can read people, but I won't tell them that. and then I wait until they show me what I know that I'm going to see, and then I go bye-bye. That sounds very cold, but usually, unfortunately, I reserve the right for judgment, and I just let them deal with it, you know, and then it happens, and I'm like, right, that was proven right then. Right, let's have a look. Let's see. So this is very defensive energy, all right? Now, again, my guys want me to actually, because I feel like whoever this is for, you're sat here going, I don't know, though, if this is for me. Right, let's have a look. Right, how many are we going to go with? Should we do 4 options or 5? They're saying 5. Right, I want you to pick a number between 1 and 5, all right? Pick a number. If you've got an answer to a question you want answering now, pick a number between 1 and 5, because I feel like we're in this loop of the messages aren't going to get out otherwise until we've resolved this energy. So let's have a look. Pick a number from 1 to 5 if you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Right, let's have a look. Those who pick number 1, please. Outcome for number 1. What is the answer? Number 2's answer. Number 3's answer, please, Spirit. Number 3's answer. Number 4's answer. Number 5's answer. Right, are you ready? Everyone ready? Everyone pick the number between 1 and 5. Because I feel like once we do this, we can move on to the next thing. Next message. Right, number 1. If you pick card number 1. Just to really infuriate you. It says, ask your angels. All right. Now, you could sit there and go, well, what kind of answer is that? Now, you could have had the impression that you need to sit and wait this out, or it's not time. Or the answer is that if you can get used to understanding what the angels are telling you, then that's going to help you in the future with this, because maybe it's not all wrapped up, not in a nice, neat little bow. So it's not a yes or no answer. There's more to it. All right. So you're going to need to fine tune the answer with your angels, and that means experimentation. All right. Answer 2, recovery. Okay, something that was lost maybe returns. Okay, there could be you healing yourself that needs to happen first. Maybe they need to heal themselves. The situation may need to heal itself before anything can go ahead. So again, this may need extra time. All right, this could be something that was ruled out and now is being picked back up. All right. Now, if you think, oh, well, this is ridiculous, I'm going to pick another pile, then by all means, you can pick more than one. All right. Number 3, the situation will improve. This is the number 3 option. We've got water energy here. We've got Lemuria Atlantis energy here. Can you see she's touching that light? So there's an awareness. You're probably going to get answers. There's going to be some, again, I'm getting telepathic vibes here. So you're probably going to get answers here very soon, I feel. It says the situation will improve. Number 4, helpful people, friends, family, community. All right. That's a little bit of an excessive example here. We've got someone, it looks like Jesus is in the middle. This is your guides and your spirit team that are trying to lead you. They're trying to lead you here. So it could be that you're on track, but you need extra support. Take it as you will. And option number 5 is yes. The answer is yes. So if you picked everything apart from number 5, there's more to it. It's not just going to be an easy yes or no. All right. Hopefully that's helped. Right, let's move on. Let's move on. I love those cards. Those are the other deck that came in recently that I've just got. Right, let's have a look. Let's see. Messages, please. What are the other messages, please? Someone's rethinking an offer, you or them. And I don't know why, but my heart chakra is now really heavy. There's a perceived rejection here going on. We've got Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Someone perceived a rejection. All right. Could also be house move, job offer. Someone's perceived a rejection. Could be something that's being rethought. something that was originally said no to, that someone's rethinking. Could be an offer that wants to be made. All right, let's have a look. But I can feel someone's heart chakra is very dissatisfied. This is the way I want to see it. All right, what else is going on here? Okay, so we've got clarity, we've got truth. Ace of Swords. All right, this is truth, communication, clarity, honesty, and they've got the Knight of Swords. So there's a lot of communication. So if you're waiting for communication, this is coming in. All right, some of you. This is also air energy. Now, don't forget, Mercury in retrograde is still in shadow period up until the 26th. Now, don't forget, the Lionsgate portal, this is the precursor between now and the 25th. 26th is the end of Mercury in retrograde. So Lionsgate portal around the 25th will open. Next day, Mercury comes out of retrograde shadow period. So there's a shift, major shifts, all right? Wow, there's a lot of people talking to me in my head at once. This is not going to work. Someone's trying to move something along. They haven't gathered all the information yet. They haven't got... It's like someone's fact-checking something here before they make a move. Let's have a look. What else? I'll be honest with you, it could also be very curt or sharp communication. So just be aware. Again, defensive. 7 of Wands. This is the same energy. Someone wants to move forward, but it's like they're being restricted. It's a block. Someone's blocked. I just keep hearing they want the truth. They want the truth. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles, solid offer. Right, let's see what else. What's going on here, please? I keep getting something about a contract. I don't know if it's a house contract or what it is. It could be a work contract, but it's like my guys are saying you must read the fine print. Do not sign anything until you... Like, I feel like someone's going to get a contract through. Work, house, I don't know. And it's like they're going to be like, whatever. I'll just sign the bottom. Do not. Please read everything. Temptation and patience. So this energy here is very devil-like energy, all right? Can be codependent addictions. And then we've got the patience card here. If you are being drawn to make, because again, this is rushing in as well. This is someone in a rush. This is someone in a rush, okay? Please don't cut corners. Like I said, if I did that on Friday, I would not be live. Now, all granted, I did actually cut a corner in it, and at the moment it's paying off. But that was because I listened to my guides, and I didn't go through my warranty. I paid £25 to fix my laptop, which was a touch. Whereas if I'd have sent it off for the warranty, it could have taken months, and I don't think I would have been able to stream. So, let alone record. So I listened to my guides, and I definitely did a little shortcut. But if you're going to do that, make sure you're listening, because this is the thing. I feel like this is a complicated situation. I just keep getting house move. Someone's trying to get out of contract here. Someone's tempted to get out, rush out or into something. And they're just saying it's not the right time. It's work. This is work. Someone's trying to rush something with work. You're missing something. You're missing something. Bottom of the deck is 10 of Cups. All right, let's have a look. What else is going on, please? Okay, so we've got the King of Pentacles here. This is someone, could be a boss, manager, father figure, making some kind of offer. They want to rush in, but they can't at the moment. They don't know how it will be received. Could be Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 9 of Pentacles. This is someone, this is to do with love. This is specifically to do with love, where they want to make, they're not available to, emotionally available. Maybe they're not single, but they want to rush in and give something, but they're not able to. There's a temptation here. So again, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. They're not single. Underneath that is love. All right. They're scared. 4 of Pentacles. Someone's scared to make a move here. They're fearful that this is the wrong move, and they're worried about how work's going to be involved in this, how it will get tied up. Yeah, look, they want to invest something, but they don't know what to do. They don't know how you're going to receive it. They don't know how you're going to take it. Yeah, look, this is possibly someone that is either separated from you, that is going through a breakup, that maybe you've walked away from them, maybe they walked away from you, that feels that they feel like they've been left out in the cold and they want to come back around. Look, I feel like there's, oh God, I'm going to cry here. Look at this, love. This is Leo energy. I just keep hearing, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. And I'm going to cry. I feel like I'm going to cry. I don't know what to do without you. Can you please come back? Something about taking time. Something about someone taking time. Someone's taking time out to, I don't know, assess, reevaluate. Maybe you haven't spoken for a long time. Maybe, oh my goodness. Do you know what? I was like, when I looked at this card, and I know the analogy here, but I'm just going to say the message, because this is not my job to scrutinize the messages I'm getting. It's my job to pass on the messages. I saw beauty in the beast. I'll be really honest with you. Not that this person's a beast, but I feel like they either view you as a very high standard and that they're putting themselves way lower. They don't view themselves as worthy. This is so sad, because this is the thing. I heard Tale as Old as Time, and I was like, where's that from? And then I traced along the lyrics, and it's Beauty and the Beast, isn't it? It's like, I feel like crying. This, for me, feels like, I thought, oh my goodness, my heart chakra. Is anyone else's heart chakra going a bit insane? They're scared of coming forward because they think that they're not good enough for you. I feel like crying. They think that at some point you're going to reject them because you don't see them you see them in a very good light, but they view themselves, and this is someone who's essentially hasn't accepted all parts of themselves. So they view themselves as a nightmare. But what they don't realize is that everyone has flaws, because we're human, including me. Oh my goodness. Don't, Lisa, don't. I'm going to start crying. Oh my goodness. Oof. Oh my goodness. No, what? Look, I felt like a proper lump in my throat when I was trying to say that. I was like trying to get it out. I keep hearing Tale as Old as Time. Oh my goodness. This is someone's, oh my goodness. You're providing someone comfort when they didn't have any. Oh my goodness. I feel like crying. Okay, I need to channel this really specifically. When you're walking down a path that you feel you are having doors closed everywhere, and the only door you can see that's open, there's a light behind it, but the light's so bright that it scares you because you're not used to the light. It takes a while to acclimatize to that energy, which was the message at the beginning of the reading. But when you are acclimatized to it and you heed the call, things become very obvious. The door that was open was meant to be opened. The doors that were shut were meant to be shut. This is what this person's realizing. But they've done it in a way where I feel like they're thinking that the doors are shutting because there's something wrong with them, or they haven't quite understood and pieced all this together yet. But you are their sunshine. You are their light, and they don't have that in their life. You are you are the light. You are the light. Lisa, don't. I can't even talk. I'm trying to keep my feelings out of this so I get the message out. You are the light. Bottom of the deck. You are the light. We had recently a moon. I think it was part of the lunar eclipse, which was called a stag moon. And the reason it's called a stag moon, and actually you can trace it back to the Farmer's Almanac, because they do name the moons after farming crops and how the farmers would then tend to their crops based on the moon cycles. But one of them was called the stag moon because it's the time of the year when the stags grow their antlers, because they are of that age, they are ready, they're right, it's the right time. It's the right time. Ace of Pentacles, it's the offer. The right time. They're very scared. They're very scared. This is adorable. I just heard this is actually adorable. There's something very pure about this energy, but this is the higher self. But this is the thing. This person's energy, when you get them in the right environment, this is a highly evolved energy. And I'm talking, they have no idea how strong they are. They have absolutely no idea how strong they are. But this person has been broken down and used and abused, and I feel like crying. The soul that has endured that, book again, for some reason I just zoned out into this person, and they are slowly becoming acclimatized to what all this means, but it's a lot for them to process, and their communication around it is very difficult for them, extremely difficult, because they're not used to this. They don't know how to explain it, but the soul, on a soul level, they have been broken down, they've been stripped bare, they have been stolen from, abused, disregarded, used, and their journey throughout life has been shaped by that. And you were the person that gave them the chance, and they didn't understand it because they couldn't understand why would you give them a chance. What's behind it? Is there something going on? Is there something suspicious going on here? Because they didn't see their worth, but also they were used to only people using them. So now that they can see this light that's being offered, and they still don't quite understand it, but it's too good not to go near, or that the pull's too strong, but it scares them at the same time, because it's all of their shadow attributes that are being reflected back on them, and they don't know how to process it. I feel like crying. This fear is about to be 100%, Lisa. 100%. Yeah. But this is the thing. When you're in a manifestational energy and you're in this fear energy, you'll attract more. If you're in a high vibration, you'll attract. I mean, I agree with you. This is magician energy, as in the high evolutionary energy of a magician, rather than the wounded energy of a magician, which could be manipulative and or toxic masculinity. But this is transformation and 9 of Swords. So this is releasing fear. Releasing fear. Because once you're this is one moment, please. Once they're releasing that, this is part of the ego that's being stripped. Oh my goodness. I feel like crying. They want to come and see you. They want to come and see you. It's about time. Oh my goodness, I feel like crying. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. This is a message. Message coming in. Underneath that, 6 of Wands. Victory. Movement. Underneath that, strength. The lion walks by her side. She's tamed the beast. That's how I want to say this. Not that this person's a beast. Sorry, I don't like that analogy really, but it's what they're telling me to say. I'm trying not to judge that analogy, but I feel a little bit like, see, I don't like how, because this is the thing, on a soul level, they've chosen for that path, because what actually this is this is a highly evolved soul that once they've learned all of this, they are, I mean, this is a hugely powerful energy that chose to incarnate through these lessons and an evolution of being disregarded. It's like hidden in plain sight. There's, again, imagine if Jesus reincarnated and was like a business software development manager in frickin' Birmingham, England. Hidden in plain sight. They're not going to put spiritual powerhouses as like King of England, or they're not going to do that. And this energy that I'm reading for is very evolved, as in terms of, and I don't like talking about hierarchy, but in terms of evolution of souls, very high up there. Very high up there. Because it's like they're coming to do a job that's 100%. 100%. Ten of Cups. And I'm hearing you understand me. You understand me. People will try and take from me. People will try and see what they can get from me. People ask me everything. People want to know what I think about everything. And you don't do that. This is an instinctively built in that you already know. And I don't know why, but I'm getting a beard here. Now, I don't know if they've got they're growing a beard or something. I don't know if they've got like a bald skin head and but just a goatee maybe, I don't know. But I'm seeing a goatee. That's for someone. That's not going to be for everyone. What else can you tell me, please, Spirit? It's on its way. On its way. I'm just hearing, heed the call. Heed the call. Heed the call. If this person is stepping up, you have to step up. You don't have to, but this is what they're saying. There's a lot of very quick movement that will be happening when the union sort of moves forward. There's going to be a lot of very quick movement. You must be able to keep up. You must be able to keep up. And what I mean by that is make sure you're in a routine. You know, you're hydrating, you're looking after yourself. You're in a good self-care routine now, because I don't know why I want to say this, but there's going to be a lot of movement here in a very quick, it's like as soon as this comes through, bam, 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 bam. And they're like, if you don't get into a routine now, workout routine, health routine, self-care routine, sleep routine, eating routine, this is going to throw you off, especially if you're the kind of person that is maybe an earth sign or have earth heavily focused in your chart. This is going to throw you off. And this is another thing they want to say. When you're merging these two energies, which is two, because don't forget you're a mirror, two very high vibrational energies, if it's not totally ready, it can feel very Uranus in conjunct IC, which is a bit kind of catalysty, like blowing up, and like very kind of sparks flying, and it's like a little bit like, you know when you're friction, because it's like you're trying to get the balance, you know. It feels like in your environment there's a ripeness to, like sparks could fly almost. All right, so again, the more balanced and stable you are, the easier this transition will be. All right, this is 8 of Wands, very fast movement, as I mentioned, very quick movement, communication, movement, travel, lots of movement, lots of travel. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. Ground yourself. You must ground yourself. And I'm going to be honest with you, this could also possibly involve the public eye, because we're about to go into Leo season, and there's something about this energy here that is like, there's an announcement. It's like we're here, public recognition almost. It's that kind of vibe. And I think we have had the 6 of... Did we? No, it hasn't come out yet. Am I preempting what's next? Wow. This is kind of big. I'm not going to lie. This is a power couple. This is a power couple. I can't say that. I don't know if maybe you've said this to each other. Maybe this is like a little conversation you've had where it's like, you'll take on the world, you'll take over the world. I don't think it's an arrogant. I hope it's not. One sec. Throat chakra. This is a soul contract. Lisa. I'm not kidding, girl. I'm not kidding. I wish I was, because, you know, it's easier then, isn't it? Can you see here in this card, world, and then there's a little lock. The components of the lock is a 2-part process. First of all, you need the key, and then second of all, you need the will to turn the key. You guys have both. You have the will and the things that you need. But this is to bring alignment. For you guys to come into alignment and to balance yourselves out means there's an other balance that's going to be happening here that was designed specifically for that reason. Your energy that you're anchoring within yourselves, within the environment, is also a collective catalyst. This energy is no joke. 3 of Cups, celebrations, reunions. I just keep hearing tale as old as time. You guys have come, you guys have incarnated many times together to do a job. There's something about your energies where you have to, it's like you're, again, I just keep hearing taking over the world, taking over the world. It's like your partnership has greater meaning than what it would expect to be meaning. I don't know if I'm putting that very well. The partnership you have holds bigger meaning because of the soul contract that you hold. And actually the souls behind this are very strong. This is like, I don't know why I said turbo force, but acclimatize to your environment. Remember the message at the beginning about acclimatizing to your environment. If you've got a lot going on, they're preparing you. I'm going to be honest. If you've got a lot going on, they're doing it deliberately. Why? What better time than to get this balance now before? All right. And here it is again. Strength, Leo. You're building your strength. Can you see they're about to go out into this light? They're about to be seen. Okay. Before a solid offer can be given, there is a waiting period. We've got Knight of Earth, Pentacles. This has to be built on, but there is a solid offer coming. This is not just a Mickey Mouse offer that's some joke. It's not. It needs to be built on exactly the right moments and at the right timing. Otherwise, it's again the friction of energies coming together may not be conducive to balance, let's say. So that's what we need to work on. Let's pull some more. I feel like I want to pull some angel answers still. Okay, let's have a look. Outcome, please. What can you give us in terms of outcomes? What can you give us in terms of outcomes, please? Trust. The energies behind this, the greater meaning and what it all is leading up to. Get used to this environment and then they'll build on it. They'll be able to build on it, okay? The situation will improve. This is dream state. You're down again. You guys are going to end up getting some crazy downloads in your dreams. I'm just going to put that out there. And let's pull from the starseed because I feel this is very starseed energy. Outcomes, please. Final messages before we wrap this up. Final messages, please. Final messages. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. You're a literal manifestation of the light, which is a walking, breathing example of a guide to you, to your environment, to your community, to your world, to your, it's a kind of massive responsibility, but it's also because of the soul that you are, essentially. Right, now let's all try and not to cry when we pull Nature's Whispers cards. I really want to order a deck. My friend illustrated it. I think that's going to be the next one on my list because the artwork is insane. but it's just been published, so I'm going to have to definitely invest in that. Right, let's have a look. Outcome, please. What is the outcome, please, Spirit? What can you give us? Expansion. Combining forces. Double rainbow. Celebrate differences. So at the moment, it could be there's a reflection here of a lot of two very different energies. Maybe you're thinking, how's this going to work? This is not going to work. We're too different and blah, blah, blah. Opposites attract, but also don't forget yin and yang. The two composite energies that combine to make a perfect whole. Celebrate differences. And this is the golden ratio, which is the pattern of the universe designed perfectly to suit the environment and what it's meant to do. But the celebrating differences are honoring what, because again, the attributes you have in you, the other person may reflect, make what they have, you don't, and vice versa. But the combined efforts are the most vital, the most vital part of this. Again, dolphin references, so very much Lemurian connections here, but this is also telepathic connections. Someone needs to trust the information they're getting through via their telepathic connections. Someone's scared. Someone's scared. It's like going from a darkness and being shone a light into your face and then going, why can't you move forward? They're like, because I can't see, the light's bright, they're not used to it. They will be. Celebrate differences, okay? And why do I want to pull one more from, let's go with the Sacred Destiny deck. Let's pull one more from here and then we'll wrap the reading up. Okay. Final card, please, Spirit. What is the final bit of information that needs to come out here today? Final information, please. Right. So we've got release. Is there something that you have to release in order to go towards this? Is it an old pattern of behavior? Is it an ex? Is it an eating habit? Is it codependent behavior? Is it addictive behaviors? Something needs releasing. Now, for example, if you're like, now your majority of you are probably going to know what this is. Yeah, good question, Karen. Is anyone else having glitches between audio and visual? Thanks, Jen, to confirming that. So, Karen, if you're having glitches, what I'd recommend you do is, do you have an iPhone? I would come out of the app, and then if you're watching on a mobile, come out of the app and go back into it. If it's still not improving, check that you've updated your phone if it's an iPhone. And the other option is turn it off and turn it back on again. But just, yeah, if everyone else is, thanks for letting me know, guys. That was very important. Yeah, if it's just you, I would just try those out. And if it's a laptop you're watching on, just see if you've got to update the laptop at all. Maybe there's updates that you need to do. So release. There's something that you need to release. Yeah, Jen, I booted them out. They've been muted. They've probably been talking the whole time. But they've been I've just muted them. You're on a PC. No Wi-Fi? Oh dear. Let me know how you get on with it, if it sort of improves. What is it you need to... Yeah, I've just muted all the Wallies. What is it you need to release? I think that's a wolf. I think it's a wolf. Where's the stag? Yeah, the wolf. So the wolves have been coming up quite a lot, but the wolf is a pack animal. Well, can be a pack animal, but this is, again, the white is the feminine, the dark is the masculine. Maybe they are already in a situation they need to release another feminine. This could be a third party. Maybe they need to remove a karmic situation before they can come forward. That could be another message. And they may be scared to do that because it's their comfort zone. Possibly. I feel like I want to get one more card. I don't know, it feels like I haven't wrapped up the... Yeah, it's their security. They're trying to understand. Okay, this person, whoever this is for, you need to look at your root chakra, because this is the thing. If you're in fear, okay, number one, your root chakra is going to be way off, all right? Which, number one, you're going to be manifesting more situations to you that are probably going to scare you, all right? But if you're sort of staying in a situation because of a security element, because your root chakra is off, and you need to look within. You can't seek that externally, because what's going to happen is you're going to be disappointed every time. And let's say, for example, you finally move away from this codependent energy and go towards your person, you're still going to seek attachment as opposed to dealing with the underlying issue, which means they'll always be in balance. So this is shadow work again. This is like a fear of abandonment. This is fear of abandonment. And so they're holding on to things that don't serve them, because in their mind, you or whoever this is for, they think, well, it's better to hold on to something rather than nothing. But what they don't realize is they've got all the tools they need, but they're just not used to utilizing them because they've always been reliant. They've got out of a situation from very young where they've gone from extremes of nothing to a lot to all, or the other way around. Now we need to find a balance, because it's self-realization and self-reliance. Needs to be a bit of independence here, but it's based on building, cultivating confidence, and also merging the shadow elements, because someone feels like that if they leave a situation, it's like life or death. But because there's a fear vibration and they're manifesting at a very high level, they're manifesting more instances of fear to them that's creating more blocks, and then they think it's a sign to not go forward, whereas it is, but they're just manifesting it. This is why if you're very good at manifesting but you're in a low vibration, it is going to throw you off. All right, email me if you want more information about that, or if you want to book a reading. So purification, this is, again, look, sunflower leaning towards the light. You remember what I said about how you know the sunflowers move towards where the light is? This is a preparation of them cultivating you, or them cultivating their own inner confidence, and to finally stand on their own 2 feet. Because this is it's going to be, that's inevitable. So it doesn't matter where your involvement is with this. This is something they have to cultivate. Now, again, may not be for everyone, this message, but for someone it is. Okay, guys, so this was your reading. Hopefully that's been of some help. We're uploading Capricorns. Capricorns is going to be posted today for the second half of July, 15th to 31st. And then obviously with business as usual with Aquarius and Pisces. We're going to start August's on, it will be midnight British Standard Time on Thursday, which was when we'll start the August readings for the part 1. Lisa, no worries. No worries. Hopefully that's been of some help, guys. Thank you for your likes. Don't forget, in competition is still on. We're only about 50 people, less than 50 people before we hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. So again, we're still running this competition. 30-minute free reading with the Tarot NEFERATI deck. If you want to be in for a chance of winning any other reading apart from a live, make sure you're liking and you're commenting and you're subscribed. And as I say, you can do this as many times as you need to. There's no limit on how many times you enter. And a winner will be picked at 1,000 subscribers at random. Guys, I apologize for the inconvenience on Friday. I'm not a fan of doing Instagram lives because, like you said, the energy is weird when I go on there. But guys, have a wonderful evening, day, wherever you are. Take care. Thank you so much for all your support. Until next time. Bye.